It's time for today's perspective, and we're going to meet on the programme today a Grammy award-winning songwriter, singer, guitarist and producer who's originally from New York. Jesse Harris, very much an artist in his own right, also known for working with Norah Jones, mentally Gardot, Willie Nelson, Smokey and Cat Power. Jesse Harris's new album, here it is. Just been given a copy. If You Believed in Me. He's in concert here in Paris. Next concerts, in fact, at the Duc des Lombards on Friday and Saturday night. Before we talk in just a second, we're going to have a quick listen to one of the tracks. This is I'm Not Sure.
If I could, I'd run away from the thoughts inside my head. Up till now, they spared me pain. It's my fault, I made my bed, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do without you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
If you weren't feeling chilled, I bet you are now. Nice and chilled, and a proper album as well, which is really nice to see. A proper record, Jesse Harris. I'm not quite sure when I last held a proper record. But tell us how this album came about, because there's a good story, isn't there, behind it, involving a song about a black cat, Dolores.
Yes. Well, I had written that song and recorded it. I kept the arrangement quite simple, and then by coincidence, my friend Michael Ananias, who's a Brazilian composer and arranger, told me that he was working in Estonia and with an orchestra there, and wanted to know whether I would like orchestra on any recordings. So I thought, well, I'll try on this song. Yeah. And it was so beautiful that I decided to make an entire album with him.
So what was it like working with an orchestra for the first time? Because it's a bit of a sea change, isn't it?
Yeah, I had never done that before. It was incredible. Unfortunately, I never went to Estonia to work with them in person, but I would record my songs and send them to Maikon, and he would write his arrangements and then send me back these treasures, these gifts, you know.
Because I heard as well that it wasn't just the fact that you weren't with the orchestra, there were also vocals which were contributed, again, not from the same place at all. Tell us about that.
Well, I recorded the album in pieces. I did add the vocals myself. I had Norah Jones was a guest, a French singer named Marine Kemmerer, and harmonica player. Well, he's a singer, but on my record he played harmonica, Jake Sherman. Yeah. I recorded most of the record at home in New York, but I did do a few tracks in Rio de Janeiro too.
Yeah. And is that normal to do that? I mean, I must admit, I've not heard that you can, just combine all these different tracks together to
you can do anything you want now.
Yeah, I can imagine, but it's not, I'm so used to, a band getting together or whatever to perform, that being...
Sure, I mean, way back in the day, you had tape, and the tape had to travel to wherever, the recording was. Today, you can record a song to a click track, put it up on make an MP3 and send it to someone. They can add overdubs wherever they are.
Yeah. Oh, that's incredible. And is it easy to get the timing right as well?
Yeah, well, that's what the click track does. That way it's in time. It makes things easier. I've certainly made a lot of albums without a click track, but, in this case, working with an orchestra, it was essential.
I mean, do you think that technology is improving music? I mean, there are some ways, presumably, that it isn't, but in ways like this, being able to do that and bring all those...
I mean, frankly... What I'm talking about is pretty basic stuff. It can get way more technological than that.
Yeah, I can believe it. Tell us about your music more generally. I mean, what's your aim? What's your love, your passion, if you like?
Well, I'm a songwriter, really, and as an artist myself, I aim to just make my own records better, for lack of a better word. But I have to say that working with an orchestra has really elevated the way that I record to another level, in my opinion. I focus, in fact, way more on the song, the bare bones of the song, the voice with the guitar. And embellishing it with an orchestra, but not just an orchestra, but a really well-written, well-arranged orchestra that's beautifully recorded, it really changes things a lot. I mean, for me, at least.
And what comes first, the vocals or the music?
Oh, you mean when I'm writing a song? Quite often, I write the melody first, but lately I've been writing some songs where I write the words first, which is a new experience for me, and it's fun. But you know, in most cases, I do write the music and the melody first.
And how do you decide what's going to happen with each track? I mean, some of the tracks you decide to perform yourself, others are taken, or
Right.
Or do you write specifically for other artists? I mean, how does that work?
Well, I certainly do a lot of writing for other artists. In my own case, when I write songs, they're for myself. Some of these songs, you know, for example, the one that was in French, I invited Marine Cameret, who is a French singer, to sing on it. And little by little, in fact, the original recording had us singing together in harmony. Little by little, I stripped my voice away because it just sounded better.
At least you can admit it.
Yeah.
They have to be the world's best singers sometimes, don't they? And how difficult can it be? Because as somebody who's a songwriter but also a singer, I mean, is there sometimes conflict? Sometimes do you think, oh, why have they done it like that? Why have they sung it like that? That's not the way you intended it to be.
I've experienced that before, where someone recorded my song and they changed it too much. I do believe that a good cover of a song, you know, by a singer should be faithful to the melody, and if you really look, the best singers are faithful to the melody, even when they make their own adjustments. You know, Frank Sinatra or Billie Holiday, whenever they sang a song, there was no question about the song that they were singing. They didn't reinvent the song. I think that one of the great strengths, or one of the strengths of a great singer, is the ability to really deliver the song and be faithful to what it is.
I mean, the number of songs as well is incredible. I mean, 20 albums over more than 20 years. I mean, can you ever run out of ideas? I mean, is there ever a point when you sit down and you think, I really need to write some more songs, and your mind is just a blank?
Well, no, but I mean, of course, yes. It's not that I sit down and write a song every day. I do write a lot of songs, and to be totally honest, again, if I were to go back into my catalog, there's some songs that I think, well, maybe that one I didn't need to put out. You know, I could have worked harder on that one. Today, I'm trying more and more to write, to release things that I really feel strongly about, or at least when I record a song, to feel this is as good as it could be. Maybe I did that. I thought I did it in the past, but I think I also in the past felt this. I kind of believed in this ethos that just the more, the better. You know, the more you could put out, the better, no matter what. And there's something to that, but I really these days try to work a little harder on each thing that I do.
So you've had this big development working with an orchestra. I mean, what comes next? Is there anything else? Is there anything that you think, oh, I really want to do that before I run out of time?
Well, speaking of that, the arranger has been working with another orchestra, and he's told me, look, I'm going back to Brazil soon. This is the last chance for a while. So I've actually done a whole other album with him of orchestra that I'm working on now. So that's my next goal. But aside from that, I do have an instrumental group called Cosmo that only plays my instrumental compositions. We've made a few albums, and I'd like to do another album with that group.
Okay, always something else to strive for. And you're in concert as well this weekend in Paris. Tell us about that.
Yes, I'll be playing at the Duc des Lombards 2 nights, Friday and Saturday, with a string quartet and a small ensemble. I am told that most of the shows are sold out. As of yesterday, there were a few tickets left for Friday's second set.
Yeah. Well, there you go. If you are in Paris, you know what to look up. I'm sure there'll be fantastic nights. Thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Once again, the album "If You Believed in Me" by Jesse Harris. Thanks very much once again on the program.
Thank you.
Thanks.